One moment, I am having a minor error here. What? Why is my... Let me try this. Why is V2 or V-Bridger not working? What the fuck? V-Bridger refuses to connect to my... I want to hop over to this so I can get you guys some music going. We'll start here. Let me try restarting V-Bridger to see if that works. Unable to connect to Steam Cloud is concerning. What the fuck? Okay, so if I close VTube Studio, okay. Now it connected to my phone. Is it because freaking... I've never had that problem happen before. I've only ever had... Weird. That problem's never happened before. Also do this because it's Tuesday. Normally, no matter what order I open everything in, V-Bridger's able to connect fine. That's weird. Also, it is very fucking warm today. What is the temperature today? It is currently 75. That is fucking insane considering last I knew it's supposed to snow on Thursday. I don't have a whole lot that I want to talk about prior to stream. One thing I do want to mention, though, is props to GamerSups, dude. I don't know if I've mentioned this on stream or, like... I mean, if I haven't mentioned it on stream, I haven't mentioned it anywhere, but... I'm still assuming it's due to the temperature. Because GamerSups cups are, like... They interlock double-sealed. So I have a crack in the lid of mine because when the temperature went from 30 degrees to 70 degrees the other day, and this is what I'm assuming happened, I'm assuming that the air or whatever moisture might have gotten caught in expanded. And then just caused the crack in this. That's my best guess as to what happened. However, last night after stream, and like... Yeah, Discord is probably... that reminds me! I need to freaking actually post to other socials. I got distracted with other things. How you doing tonight, though, Sam? I also need to close out of all of my freaking Twitch tabs. Either way, me continuing my story. Yeah, I can relate to the hungry. That's why I have a sandwich here. Either way, before I get distracted again, but yeah, this crack developed in the lid of my cup, and I messaged after stream, so already in the later part of the day. I think I ended at 9 last night, 9:30. Spent an hour next door. So assume about 11. I looked at the GamerSup site and I was like, okay, let's see if they have a policy mentioned. And they don't. They have mostly like the protection things like, hey, don't steal our IP, hey, don't make fraudulent things. Inform us ahead of time if you're going to move X, Y, and Z. Tariffs suck ass, so international shipping is probably going to suck ass. You know, all the usual stuff. But they did have a contact, so I contacted them and I'm like, hey, I have a crack in the lid of my cup. Do you guys, like, offer either just fresh out or for purchase replacement parts? Because I would like to get a replacement lid. And they're like, we possibly can. Can you give us an image of the crack and your order number? So I did that. Which, makes sense. They want to make sure that you're not fucking lying in order to get free shit. And something that IKEA probably learned after the one guy that got an entire freaking desk by saying he was missing parts. But I sent that, and they're like, oh yeah, we still have some of those cups in stock, so we can send it to you, and all you gotta do is pay shipping. And I'm like, alright, yeah. How much is shipping gonna cost? And it's like, unfortunately, it was $10, freaking... That's just how shipping is, I guess, freaking... But they didn't charge me for the extra anything else aside from shipping. Which, I'm not expecting them to just be like, oh yeah, we'll just pay for everything. Because... that's just flat out, like, loss. And especially when shipping is going to be, like, that much. I think that I've used enough free shipping codes over the time that me paying shipping for a replacement part is not exactly going to kill me. And they'll probably have another free shipping code, like, in a month or so, and I'll buy something else, to be honest. So it's whatever. Or not buy something else. I normally get the free sample packs whenever they do free shipping. But I wasn't expecting a response until, like, at least today. Because it was practically midnight, maybe a little after when I messaged or emailed them. And they responded in, like, 10 minutes. And the entire interaction was probably about half an hour. If we exclude the extra time for them to, like, set up the invoice and whatnot for me to pay for the shipping for it to, you know, get sent. Because invoicing takes a bit. So overall, probably an hour. When I expected to not even get my first response until I woke up today. Because who the heck actually has, like, people sitting around for support at 1 a.m. for, like, that major kind of stuff? But props to them, dude. Let me actually do my social posting before I get distracted with story 2. This is like the first time that I've actually had a different thumbnail for Tuhu Tuesday in a while, aside from, you know, edits to the primary one. How many sessions of Puppet Dance do we have? We had a decent number, I think. I need to set up StreamerBot to actually auto set myself as live on Blisky. Bah, bah, bah. There we go. But yeah. I'm not entirely sure how long it'll take for that to actually ship. They said that I should get the email saying that it's shipped within like 2 days. So I'm looking forward to having a not cracked lid on my cup again. Though I should be smart and start using an open-topped cup again for like my bedside cup. Because I think part of the problem is that I freaking... It just the air or moisture in it expanded while I was asleep when the temperature rose. Fuck, what was my second story? Was it not important? Oh shit, we're at 950 on YouTube now. We may hit that 1K. Apparently people were less of a fan of me doing a tutorial. I'm hoping that because we still have over a week. I'm debating as to what I want to, like, where on the shitpost spectrum I want to upload tonight. I guess is the best way to put it. Because, I don't know, I've been in a very shitposty mood recently, apparently. I have two modes currently. I have shitpost, and I have here is very good information. Go, be streamer. Oh, I remember what the other thing was. And this is gonna be a little sneak peek for you guys. Let me do this before I do this. But I haven't done any of the clothing or anything for it yet. Or the face, obviously. However, we do have the base body done now. I do have to separate a few things a bit. Particularly, I am going to separate the chest. From the rest of the torso, so that I can do the breathing without my breathing going all the way to my ass. So, in the end, the torso will wind up being connected to the legs. All the legs are going to be one piece. At the knee is where they're going to basically separate. And I'm going to learn how to animate for a model in Live 2D, I guess is the best way to put it. Have an idle animation that isn't just the breathing. I mean, with enough augments, you don't have to breathe at all. What did I say about the legs that is getting that reaction? Bop. Oh, I said One Piece. Okay. I genuinely didn't remember what words I used. Yeah. What the fuck? Okay, then. You only have one? That's rookie numbers. You gotta up that number. I do kind of want to... shift over to the Akatsuki Records segment. I still need to go through at some point and update some of the file formatting on these so that when it comes to down there, they're actually the titles instead of... Some of them winds up giving you the artists instead, which shouldn't happen. I'm too internet pilled. I freaking read do tricks on it. I'm not okay. I do have a few... Yeah, right. I would definitely not advise doing tricks on it with a knife. Oh, God. I just had a freaking flashback to a high school story. I didn't even see it firsthand. Freaking... I just got told the story about it. Freaking... Eee! I don't think I'm allowed to describe that on Twitch or YouTube. I will leave it at very hardcore fetish content involving a knife and an orifice. That is the extent that I will go for risk of YouTube taking out the hammer and beating my ass like a bongo drum. Is there more to Ramu's Awesome Holiday than... No. At least not currently. I've been freaking falling back into my undiagnosed but pretty sure bullshit while working on art. I have intaken so much Halo lore while working on the new model over the past week. We might do another one of my obsessions this weekend. Speaking of, though, I got sent, not the game specifically, but I got an email about an Eldritch, scuba type game that has a demo available. So we might play that Saturday or something. I need to start actually streaming on other side again on Fridays. I have gained, like, a half dozen followers without freaking doing anything at all over the past week. And when was my last upload over there? Come to think of it. It was last month because I did a Valentine's Day special, that's right. I don't even think that people are freaking finding from that. All the likes I get are from freaking, old marathon? I did those for last anniversary. They are asterisk on the VOD channel. Oh, actually, did I? No. I thought that I had them all. Oh, maybe I do. Yeah, Marathon 3 is also public. Hey, thanks for the subscribe, Astra. Here, I'll link the VOD channel. I've been really lazy recently about actually doing the, because I don't have to do a whole lot. I just port over the Twitch VODs. But I like to organize them and have them in like playlists and whatnot. So I've been just lazy as far as naming them, numbering them, and putting the thumbnails on them. Because, let's see here. Marathon. None of Healing Nature seems to be... I love looking at the road to 500 from a year ago. Because these are the Twitch titles. If you guys need any proof of how much of a pain in the ass it is to freaking get anywhere on Twitch without, like, funneling people across. I was still on Road to 500. Let's see here. When does Road to 500 ended? Let's see here. It's still labeled, as of May, which was when we were doing Edna and Harvey. Oh, what the fuck? Did I fuck up Healing Nature's orders of operations here? No, it's because I freaking... Because that's when I released them versus... Okay, whatever. Well, at least by June we had hit 500, it looks like. Either way, the point is that it has been nearly a year, and I have only about 100 that I've gained. Meanwhile, on YouTube, it has been... I've gained 103 in less than a month, so, you know. Fucking Twitch, dude. Twitch wants to have priority on streams and shit. There we go. Twitch wants to have priority on streams and whatnot. They actually have, apparently, a rule where I'm technically supposed to separate my chat between Twitch and YouTube. And they'll get pissed if they're not taking priority and whatnot. And then they want you to freaking run X amount of ads and X amount of time and freaking... give you 0 resources for actually, like, growing without dragging people over from other sites. I don't know. Twitch is certainly a website of all time. If I didn't have a community over there, I probably wouldn't even bother with it at this point. Because at the rate I'm going to freaking regain my partnership on YouTube, and then I'll be able to actually upload emotes and have their version of, what is it? It's called membership on YouTube, isn't it? But I love all that shit, and freaking, at that point, now, then what? I think that most of my freaking follows recently on Twitch have been just bot accounts, is the worst part about it. Because I'll look at my freaking stream manager afterward, and then it'll be like, hey, unknown user, and it's like, oh, they got banned. Because they're a bot. I don't know. I think that one of the things is that, like, how do I put it? I want to like Twitch. I don't want to say I, like, have a connection to it or whatnot. But it's the one that, streaming-wise at the very least, I, like, classify as my home platform. And I want to see it succeed. The unfortunate part is that it's headed by an idiot who would rather spend the money on girls a quarter his age at parties rather than, you know, putting the money into stuff that's actually useful. And let's not even freaking get into the pile of reasons that Twitch is in the news once a month anymore. Yeah, it was definitely food that I needed. My vision's actually starting to come back. But I mean, my opinions haven't really changed much from that one video that I made. Because Twitch hasn't done... Honestly, Twitch might even at this point wind up getting a lower rating. Due to one particular course of events. That have happened in the past month. But I won't go into too much, you know, detail on that. I'd rather not get bonked because I freaking dared to question Dan's man. Oh, right, it's 6 o'clock, so the video is catching. It's, my usual freaking, audience's jet stream. I don't know why the audio bitrate for YouTube. I mean, it apparently doesn't actually, but according to YouTube, it keeps going, hey, your bitrate's 0. Hey, we need attention. I don't know why. Because if my audio bitrate was 0, then I wouldn't have any freaking anyone able to actually hear me. This starts off in a window, but I don't know if I need to... Oh, fuck! Oop, not that. Whoops. How do I open the menu? I really need to turn this volume down. This is loud as fuck. Is there no... Well, this is using... Okay. Ow. Fucking ow. Are you guys excited for this? Headphone users, my advice is don't. Give me one moment to actually turn the fucking volume down. Let's turn that down to about 20. Maybe even less. Holy fuck. Also, this doesn't count as a full screen application apparently, so over to Troublesome Games, which means that I'm gonna actually have to change that. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, okay, I get it, never mind. Fucking excuse me? Is it F1 that... Oh! Wait, let me... Ah! Screen ratio. Okay, that's what we're getting, I guess. That is still very loud. Let me take a look at the store page a little more. Closing down the A key before, so I don't need that. At least 25 endings? Hello? What? Alright, well, now that we've all lost our eardrums, let me also set this to where it doesn't launch in full screen because that stretched resolution is, yeesh. Okay. Status effects. Blind means your physical hits won't connect 75% of the time. Spell tag means you cannot use Danmaku spells. Magic Drain drains your DP every time you perform an act. Bleeding reduces the max HP of the afflicted to 75%. Jesus fucking Christ, that's mean. Stun means you are stunned for 1 to 2 turns. Controlled means you will attack your allies. Depression is a mini all stats down. It also permanently removes enemies' immunities for all types of elements when depression is healed. Okay. Yeah, that's accurate. Every single negative status effect lasts for 6 turns. Save for stun, which only is 1 to 2 turns, and bleeding, which lasts after being knocked out. It's not uncommon to spam guard whenever you are hit by status effect to quickly go through the turns. However, remember that status effects can be reapplied again if the enemy so chooses. There's also a couple positive status effects. Magic Gain is like Magic Drain, except the opposite, duh. Possessed by Phoenix is exclusive to Moko, and it makes her deal double damage, but she also loses 15% of her HP each time she performs an act. Yeah, that actually tracks. You don't exactly have to worry much about... you don't actually have to worry much about losing parts of yourself when you'll just come back. I'm just in a tutorial, so I'm gonna refill my drink. I'll be right back, actually. Because I am almost out of water and it is very hot today. Perfect. Just in time for ad break to be over. Let me tell you about buffs and debuffs. Buff increases stats, debuff decrease stats. Hope it helps. I don't know what I expected. I learned so much from my time in Yugi's dojo. Did you know you can increase the flow of battle by pressing shift? It does increase the speed for everyone who fights, but you can use it to your advantage in certain times. I, for one, use it to defend myself as quickly as possible whenever a really strong attack is being performed. I mean, I guess that tracks. I really wish Puppet Dance had actually had the option to hit shift in order to speed things up. Guarding is more useful than other fighting fairies give it credit for. You reduce damage by a fourth, and after performing it, your vitality and Danmaku points get restored by 5%. Not to mention, after performing guard, your next turn will be much quicker, meaning you can retaliate against your enemy or heal yourself immediately after a devastating blow. Let me tell you about cutscene skips. You can skip most cutscenes, as well as the in-battle dialogue, by pressing and holding down A before entering the scene. Cutscene skips cannot be performed while you are in the cutscene. You have to skip right as it's about to start. If you're having trouble with that, just hold down the A button before entering the cutscene and release it when it's successfully skipped. In rare occasions, there will be multiple cutscenes in a row, so keep that A button pressed down until you're sure you've skipped all of them. I know it's confusing, but it's better than no cutscene skip at all. Another thing that would have been kind of nice during Puppet Dance for those battles where I freaking had to sit through 15 minutes of dialogue. Exaggeration. Every time I retried a fight. Let me tell you about quality of life stuff. In battle, you have hotkeys for specific actions when you control a party member. D allows you to guard, S opens up the Danmaku menu, W opens up the item menu. While it seems like a minor unnecessary addition, in reality, you'll rely on the D hotkey for guard pretty much for most fights. And the other hotkeys are there for flavor's sake. Yugi will explain more about guarding during the combat tutorial. If you want a full screen, press F5. If you want a bigger window, press F6. Press F12 to restart the game. Hey, note to self, don't hit F12. Good thing I had screenshots turned off, because screenshot is now freaking... reset. It's not a secret in the world that our enemies have certain weaknesses. By scanning the enemy, you would never need to find out what an opponent's weak against by trial and error alone. That would have been nice. Starting the fight with a back attack is always a nuisance. Remember that increasing the battle flow by holding shift also increases during back attack, meaning you can recover from a back attack faster than normal. Yo, Shrimp. You come in for some muscle? I can teach you a thing or two about fighting like a true Oni. What would they be? Menus, fighting with double speed, guarding, exploit the battle system. Won't take long, I hope. Up for a round, stick arms. Sure, show me. That's what I like to hear. Wait, I thought that Flan was the tutorial fight. Let's go. Your opponent is Flan. Okay, there it is. What? There she is! My murderous daughter! I finally get to test out my new skills. You're sending out an extra stage boss to train me? And on top of that is Flan? You sure it's a good idea? I'm sure that nothing bad will happen around here. And it could have been worse. You could have chosen Oku and... like, the first attack gonna be a fucking nuke. At least Flan controls the direction of most of her attacks. Don't worry about it, scrub. Let's get going. Ugh. She's so big! What the fuck? Also, why am I air humping? Alright, you boneless insect. Press and hold down shift to increase the battle speed, otherwise it'll take a millennia till you get your first turn. And then attack her. Damn, I hit hard. Really majestic. Ugh. Now that she's tasted your incredible strength, Flan's gonna retaliate, because you brought her down to 99% of her max health. Oh. Unfortunately for you, this means that she'll most likely kill you in one hit with her super powerful Ultra Mega attack. The heck? How do I survive? No need to pee your pants just yet. Her oncoming attack will deal 100% of your current HP. However, if you guard before she attacks, then you'll only lose 25% of your current HP. That's all good and all, but she's way too fast currently. That's why you'll use the power of the shift button to increase the battle speed while her animation is playing. So, now once you close the next dialogue box, make sure you guard or you'll lose the tutorial. Don't embarrass yourself now. I thought D was the freaking... What in Satori's name was that? You only had to guard. I misclicked. Yeah, right. You blew it. Better luck next time, kiddo. Huh? I thought D was guard. Yeah, D is guard. What the fuck? What? Hold up. I keep forgetting to hold A as I move into those. God damn it, I did it again. Okay. I just gotta spam D and hold shift. Truly breathtaking. Ah. You see just how incredible guarding can be? Saved your butt so bad just now. Anywho, time to exploit this shit. You see, guard is incredible, simply stunning. Cannot see enough of it. That's why I will have you continue to guard. Why? Because power bombs vary. Guard is cheap way out of almost every fight you'll encounter on your journey. With its ridiculous defensive capabilities, you can withstand a lot of powerful attacks. But it doesn't end there. Guard allows you to break the concept of turn-based garbage so that, no matter the time, no matter the frame, you can perform at any given moment. Put it simply, scientific, your 75% damage reduction will be active as soon as you guard. And on top of that, you can perform the guard on command just by simply pressing the D key on your keyboard. That is if it's a party member's turn. You can also press W to access items and access skills. But who the hell cares about these minor things? It's all about the powerful D. Okay. There it is. There's the joke. That's a dick joke, chat. Press it whenever you feel threatened. Now, obviously, I don't need to tell you, but in combination with the shift key to speed up the battle, you can access your guard command almost always immediately. You understand what I'm saying? The answer ultimately doesn't matter because I believe in you and you'll beat this game no problem. I'm not allowed to answer that on this site. Because I know that the follow-up question is proof. Now make her fast again so that she'll almost always outspeed you. Get yourself wrecked, but try to survive as long as possible. And that was basically all you had to do and had to get into your thick skull. It's just run. Damn, kid, not bad. You're really holding up. Let me tell you a little something as a reward. If you press escape, or X, cancel basically, and reside inside an escape submenu, and then the ATB bars will be active. It's so that you don't have to constantly spam guard. And also, rips tire apart. If you for whatever reason feel like not guarding anymore, then simply target your enemy. You know, you can see the status and HP of your enemies, right? Well, targeting is basically punishing you by removing a guard stance. Now, it's totally not an oversight in the game code, and we had to come up with an excuse as to why that is. Why are you talking about? What are you talking about? Do you want me to rip your face off, or... Anyway, try these whenever you want to play professionally. Wait, what the fuck? Is she just gonna deal chip damage from the rest of this? Surely she can't do less than 1 damage per, right? Oh, nope, I'm just invulnerable now. Up. Fantastic performance, you lousy good for nothing. Thanks for the strategies. They seem broken. Remember, if you have trouble performing these simple commands, don't get your head down. It's all just a matter of practice. Till next time. Oh, sport. Which difficulty? Normal mode, easy mode, hard mode, or lunatic mode. I'm gonna just go normal, I guess. Wait, do I get the meme? Easy mode is the normal game, but you take 75% less damage and you are twice as fast in battle. Oh. I was hoping that they'd freaking give me the joke if I freaking chose that. This is how the game was created from the ground up. It's challenging. Are you sure? Yeah. Good luck. Beer? Why is nothing inside? Yeah, there's nothing there. Maurice. Yeah, Raimi, you heard? Another incident? Nah, we're going on a break. Yeah, no, I already packed my stuff. Oh, Ramo. So sick of doing your job, eh? Yes, Marissa. Oh, Remo. Ever considered going to Egypt one day? No, why? Well... that changed. Cool, just thought I'd let you know that we're going to Egypt next year. Took all your donations. It'll be worth it, trust me. What? It's going to be an awesome holiday. Mima! Actually, these are all PC98 characters, aren't they? Well, aside from the ghosts, obviously, but they're also technically PC98 sprite related. What are you doing, Osaka? Chillin'. Next flight to Osaka will begin shortly. Please don't forget your bags at the airport, or else we will confiscate them and claim them as our own. Huh? I'm gonna start sniffing around some bookstores. Will you steal again? Yeah. I mean, no. Let's just go. Hell yeah, Dazay. Where's Socrates? Rika's a genius. She can build a tank in only... see here. That's 36 milliseconds, 35 seconds, 2 minutes, and an hour. I get it. It's tool assist. Very funny. It's all good, Reimu. There's nothing out of the ordinary here. Perhaps it's because of Marissa that it's this way. Why do you say that? Because she's the ordinary magician. Okay. Rick is innocent, I swear. She did nothing wrong. She wasn't the one that stole Reimu's bag. Huh? But my bag's right here. If it ain't Reimu Hakare from the Hakare Shrine. That sure is who I am.
You better get ready, Hakure Shrine Maiden of the Hakure Shrine, because I, Mima, will personally claim your Hakure Shrine so that it won't be a Hakure Shrine no more. Can you stop saying Hakure? Do I annoy you, Shrine Maiden? Let it be known that I contain the wisdom of many magic books, both old and new. I can terrorize you inside your nightmares if I wanted. I guess that's neat. Say, Hakure Shrine Maiden, what have you been up to this past decade? How come I never see you?
Placeholder text. Okay. Well, on the bright side, not having any idea of what's going on is perfectly fine in this case. Because aside from the characters and some fan memes, things seem to just be kind of their own thing right now.
No way. This was the reason? Or you've been completely forgotten. That might be another reason.
Yeah. Surely in the next game she'll show back up.
Nonsense, Shrine Maiden. I can hear the wailings of thousands. They're wanting me back.
Yeah.
Maybe they're being ironic.
I would not have guessed that as orange. Considering her hair is not orange.
Hey, Raymond, Marissa. Who are you? It's me, Orange.
Who?
Orange.
Who?
Orange. You a fan-made Toho OC? What? No, I was the fourth in the fourth installment.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Well, I was just a stage 1 boss, so it's normal that I would be forgotten.
Cherno's a stage 1 boss.
I would definitely remember everyone that I beat up. Let's see the stage 1 bosses. There's Rika, Rumia, Letty, Wriggle.
Letty was a state... I guess she was.
You forgot Sarah.
Who?
Never mind. But you remembered Rika.
That's because she not only was in the extra stage of SOEW,
But she was also the first and last human to have appeared in an extra stage.
What is SOE? Which one is SOEW? What is... Well, that's definitely not it. Story of Eastern Wonderland. That's right. I don't remember the titles of the... I guess that there were only like 5 PC98 games? I always remember Highly Responsive to Prayers and Dim Dream. Dim Dream I mostly remember because Pigeon plays it a lot. Played it a lot. I don't know if he still does. I haven't been able to catch his streams because he streams at, you know, European times.
What about Moko? Someone who lives eternally is no human to me. Well, Reimu, you sure know a lot. I wish you would learn about me. Oh yeah, you're that girl with the stick. Ah, the memory's flooding back.
Ring it.
Ringateki. Who is this? Who are you? Just a rant. The only thing I'm getting is Flower Fairy. Who? Hikaruko? You know, the Child of Light, as fans like to call you? How can you possibly mix me up with a mid-boss from the PC98 era? She doesn't even have a stick. Grandma, did you just gloss over the Toho wiki? I can't be bothered to remember everything. You're a jerk. One day I'll come back and then who'll have the last laugh? Good luck, kid. Listen, she can't come back, so I highly doubt that you're gonna come back. I'm gonna be honest. Especially because based off of the way that you're designed by most fans, which means that that'd probably be how you're freaking... You'd wind up having too much overlap with Mei Ling. Just be labeled as Mei Ling with a stick at that point. Hello, Miss Reimu. This way, please. Don't I know you from somewhere? Ah, you must be mistaken, Miss Hakure. We never met each other. Okay. Grandma, you forgot your luggage. I didn't forget it. I tried to pick it up. Then why didn't you just get them for me? Perhaps I should have done that. Are you crazy? My spirit orbs are inside. Why don't you take those with you? Why would you take those with you? Can't sleep without them. You better go back then before an unfortunate incident occurs. The orbs don't work outside Jinsokyo anyway. Is that so? By the way, I feel something is off. For example, why can we see Mima in Cove if we're not in Jinsokyo? Shit. I wasn't expecting that. I've never actually watched JoJo's. Fun fact. One of these days, maybe. We're in Jinsokyo. Oh no, they're gone. What a surprise. This is serious. The Yin Yang orbs are my family treasure. If something were to happen to them, you're the one who took them with you. They weren't exactly safe in the shrine either. If anything, it's your fault for not bringing the old bag to me. Calm down. I had to see this in a positive light. What could be so positive about this, Marissa? We're in Jinsokyo. Now we don't need the airplane to fly to Osaka. Ow. Stop crying. Help me find the one who stole it. Hey, wait, look. My sake. 5 sake, 5 magic potions. I just took a guess that that was sake and not sake. Proto horror elixirs. Nice of them to leave heal stuff behind. If you want to save your game, then interact with this here blue circle. I might have an idea as to who stole it. Most likely Mima. I was thinking Louise. That's also plausible. Who? The one who announced that they'll claim the luggage as their own if we leave them be. Why the hell? This could be their hacker hell. Would they even announce it? Why the hell would they even announce it? You're right. Most likely just a joke. Wasn't really funny. Literally nobody laughed. Hey, what about the Baka Baka that said Rika didn't steal it? Again, why would they even announce it? Low-level scrubs have no brain cells, Reimu. Then I guess we found the culprit. Not really. Not really found, but found out. You know what I mean. We just have to find them now. Have you gotten your luggage? No. Did the staff steal it? My, why would you suggest such a thing? You literally said you were going to claim left behind luggage as your own. I suppose I did, but that was just a silly joke. Who the hell are you anyway? Reimu, it's Louise. Whatever, it doesn't matter. What matters is my spirit orbs. Say, how did we even get into Jinsokyo in the first place? That's a mystery that can only be solved by beating this video game. As it stands now, the story hasn't even been developed whatsoever. Why would the creator just start without any planning? Don't ask me. It was simply randomly chosen to work this here. I was simply chosen to work at this here airport. Well, whatever. Gotta hunt down the culprit.
On the bright side, I've played enough Healing Nature to have a good feel for how this is going to behave.
What do you want? Sorry, I still had to beat you up.
It's not very nice. Baki emerged. Fucking ow. Rumour's party was victorious. Rumour's party has found no drops.
The hell? Why did they attack me?
Wasn't that one of Rika's grunts? Better follow her. Okay, I hit shift in order to run. Okay. This is just the same dialogue.
I can't find Socrates. You're not supposed to take pets with you. Oh, I forgot.
How can you forget something like this?
Read my wiki.
Alright. Game told us to read the wiki. Ahem. Socrates is our pet cat who can be seen on our shoulder almost all the time. Appears on the cover of Phantasmagoria Dim Dream. Maybe inspiration from Mariska's later outfit in the Windows series. Her alternate outfit is even black. Her first gauge attack may be the predecessor to Sakia Izioi's Killing Doll. Do we have... Most memories of her life completely leave her mind in blocks at a time, making her as childish as she looks. It is assumed that she is not a human. That she just randomly just loses a chunk of brain. Anyway, that's not what I mean. I forgot that I left him home. Where exactly is home for you? Reimu, I've seen the Bakebakes doing some nasty thing up there. Better hurry and deal with it. Why don't you just help instead of blocking my path through the area below? Excellent question, Shrine Maiden. My theory is that some unknown godly force is keeping me steady in this very spot to block your path and forcing me to guide you someplace else. A place where the real culprit resides. Where would that be? The big huge door up there, dumbass! Oi, Reimu, look up. He's an enemy. How do I see that? You don't. I just know. How? Not important. But what's important is that if he sees us, we'll be in trouble because then he'd have the upper hand in battle. We'll enter a back attack. Good to know, I guess. All enemies will be able to see us within a 3-tile radius. Attack them from the side or back to gain advantage on them. Always observe their patterns first, before approaching. This one seems to just look left and right with a 2-second delay in between. It's fascinating listening to you, but why do you know all this? I serve as a tutorial. They really went all out with this for some reason. Could have just let us do whatever and not taught us anything, and we still would have known. Be thankful for that, otherwise you'd just waltz into the enemy's path all day, getting back attacks left and right. Actually, this isn't even a freaking wall or anything. Missed! It depends. Some characters do have stuff that comes along. Like any PC98 character has not gotten any real new info since PC98 era. But there's also a lot of books and whatnot, so there is extra stuff. More sake. Please do not enter this area. It's closed, as you can see. Why are you standing guard, then? To prevent you from talking to Louise from this side. Why is that important? Less work of copy-pasting text. So you made the extra effort of making this whole dialogue instead. Yeah, wouldn't you just copy-pasting the text be easier than whatever you're trying to accomplish here? At least I won't have to repeat myself in the future if such occasions ever occurred again. We can still miss out on talking to you. You're an optional NPC that we don't need to talk to. Shut up, I'm gonna beat you up. Okay. PC98 is an old, platform. Despite the name, it's not exactly a PC. It's more a PC than a console, but it is like its own independent thing. I think that PC98 was an exclusive Japan release thing anyway. I think we just freaking had our DOS stuff. Let me see here. We're gonna have education night again. Oh no, IBM, so. PC 9800 series, commonly shortened to PC 98 or simply 98. Lineup of Japanese 16-bit, 32-bit personal computers manufactured by NEC. Okay, maybe it was Japanese only? No, Japanese language, so it is exclusive to Japan. What third secret thing? Okay. Did win. Or got him before he got to attack even once anyway. Found no drops. And in the end, we can still go past. Can't interact on her from this side of the desk. Why? Don't ask such foolish questions, mortal. I'm the dev. Can't believe how much work is put into making this. I mean, it is, like, sort of a PC. Hey, you have a license to go to the warehouse? Weren't you just somewhere else? Don't worry about it. She used her scooter while we were talking to freaking Mima. Okay, but what about all the Bakis? Are they staff? Some are, some aren't. Are you working with Rika? She used to work here. Did she run past you? Yeah. Did she steal my orbs? Yeah. Did you help her? Yeah. Are you an idiot? Yeah. Can you stop looking at your phone? Oh, my bad. What were you saying? Did Rika get past you? No. You just said that she did. Did I? I must have spoken the truth then. What? Which is it now? Probably the first answer. You're confusing me. Why don't you just proceed forward and find out on your own? You were stopping us from doing that. Did I? Oh yeah, I'm staff here. Authorization cards, please. It's pointless, Reimu. She lost her mind. I think looking at the phone all day made her brain cells act up. That would have to be Cannonball or something. Because all characters in Lost Order max stars. Finally, 5-star Alice. It only took me 600 USD. See? Since when does Jinsokia use USD as currency? More sake. Alright, Reimu, look. I can see Marissa. Nay, Reimu. I know you're smart and that's the enemy. But I want to tell you something. What? Press shift for sprint. Almost double speed. Whoosh. Cool. I mean, I already knew that. No drops. Alright, Reimu, look. What is it now, Marissa? Remember I said you can sprint? That was like 1 second ago. Yeah. Check out the boxes here. Looks like the Baki is looking through the gaps of the boxes. I can see that myself, Marissa. What's your point? You gonna tell me to use my stealth and just bypass the enemy? I can also just beat them up. It's probably way faster. Is that what you're trying to tell me? No, I just got curious about the boxes. What about them? Row of 3 boxes that are stacked up on top of each other. We can walk behind their layers. What's your point? Did you know that you can't walk behind the layers of trees in your shrine and trees in the airport? But it seems we can walk behind the layers of these 3 stacked boxes here. No shit, you're right. So? Nothing. Just thought that was interesting.
Thanks for the random trivia. Anytime, my friend.
Hey, dickhead! I was supposed to attack first. No drops. Ah, there's two of them. Double up. Already received one drop. A sake. Rare sake. $2K points. Okay, that's a revive. Elite Bake Bake. Dude, do kind of hurt though. Double up. Next break, I'm gonna have to hit the bathroom. What tunnel thingy? Actually, if we're here, I am gonna hit the bathroom real quick while you're typing whatever tunnel thing you mean. Oop, not that one. That one. Hey, Bill, how you doing tonight? Oh, carpal tunnel? No. I'm not really spamming D. Psst. Hey, kid. Come over here. Want some sake? What are you doing here? Selling my goods. Why? Bored. You're so bored, then go get my orbs. Too lazy. Of course you are. Want some sake, though? Sure, let me see it. You have money, right? Give me a discount. No. Uh-oh. There's red lines on my freaking... It's only in that screen. Give me what? Screen flickering? Oh. It's caused by this, I guess? Because now that I only have this, let me see if... What do you need the money for anyway? Jen's college. Whatever, I don't care. Yeah, when I'm... Okay, let me... This is a perfect place to actually do this then. I saw it still happening. I don't know why it does that. It's this shade of red, apparently, specifically, or something about this that has red flicker out the sides. That is weird. I saw it for a moment when I freaking... It was like right here. Weird. You came here, Rika told me she'll give me candy if I beat you. The only thing beating here is you out of here. Was that supposed to mean beat it, but structured very awkwardly so that you could combine it with what she said? Yes. That's so rude. I'll beat you here and now, for the candy. Well, she at least has her staff. Orange emerged. Weak to star. So we want to use that fucking hurt. That red flickering is actually happening a lot more right now. Ramus party was victorious. Ramus now level 6, no drops.
You really think you can beat a stage 4 boss? Rainbow, we're the main protagonists. Oh, right. You really think you can beat the main protagonist like that? Easily, with just one hit. You know, she ain't wrong. Now that I think about it, why can we get hit more than once? Why did everything turn into an RPG? No coding experience in the developer's part. Solves that mystery. Only 2 left to solve. What would they be? Why is the boss music still playing? Where are my damn orbs? Oh, that's because Rika told me that she'll fight you herself if I fail to beat you. So she's nearby. Yeah, just outside to my right. You just turned left. Oh, sorry, must not be used to top-down perspectives. Guess we'll go and beat her up and get my orbs back. Oh yeah, I forgot. What? I have to block the path. Now you can't escape. What a pain.
Okay, I wonder what causes that. I mean, there's occasional red flickers. Like, just out here. But only when I bring this up does it get real bad. Oh, no, you don't. It's only on my monitor. I don't know why. After stream, I'll probably update my drivers and see if that's possibly the problem. Because I had blue flickering sometime back, and the problem with that was... that my drivers were just aged. Because I'm really bad about actually fucking updating my drivers in a timely manner.
I'm blocking the path. Get out, I need to farm first. Oh, but I need to guard the post. I guess you can have these in the meantime.
10 sake, 10 magic potions, and... well, if I'd known that, I wouldn't have even bought any.
What the actual fuck?
Where the hell did you get all this from?
I'm a mountain yokai. I found many treasures in my travels.
Don't worry. I got at least 1,000 in stock of each. You can have some of them.
Give them all to me.
A bold Reimu.
No.
Then I'll beat the shit out of you.
You can't beat the shit out of me if I don't initiate the battle process.
Then initiate it.
No.
Now what do we do?
Chase Rika, obviously. I'm tired. Can't we take a break? Rest of the boss music is still playing. I can't relax if it's pumping me up.
I just noticed another thing. Where are Zun's compositions?
Yeah. Why do we get stuck with royalty-free OST?
Yo, it's sick though. Shoutouts to... okay. That's cute.
Can't open a hyperlink through a game, dude. And just type it out. Who cares?
The fact that the flickerings in one specific spot here makes me think that it might be related to the textures in the area. I know that for sure it is exclusive to horizontally along wherever the red is.
Blast, the orbs are mine.
Get back here or I'll beat your ass.
Catch me if you can.
You seriously think I can't outrun a goddamn tank?
I'm not stupid, Reimu.
I always take serious precautions.
Take this.
God damn it. What are Bake's? Piercing and Star. Okay, Magic Missile's a freaking... How clever. How annoying. After... Oh, okay. We're gonna play that game, are we? Fuck you! Okay, I ran into that one. That was my bad. Oh, okay, even afterward they freaking... I'm gonna have to take a second to... Give him a recent magic potion, though. What the fuck? Proto Elixir. End of the line. Well, I'll be had. What do you really think? You stand a chance against a Rika Flower Tank Mark II? This one looks less flowery. After making dozens of failed tanks, I got tired of putting on plants. Now feel my wrath, Hakurei Shrine Maiden. Alright, enjoy, Slep. Alright, let's scan this shit. Piercing and Star. You haven't won yet, Hakurei. Allow me to show you my Proto-Master Spark I myself developed. I call it Flower Spark. You better believe I'm gonna fucking guard against that. Been a while since I've seen that effect. Rimu's now level 8. Marissa's now level 8. Party found no drops. God damn it. You win this fight, Hakurei. Rika was defeated. Now hand over the orbs. Sorry to disappoint you, but I don't have them. Ah.
What do you mean you don't have them? A couple minutes ago you said you had them in your possession. It's embarrassing. What is? Remember when I shot the first bakes out of my tank? Oh yeah, how could I ever forget? Turns out I shot the orbs along with them. You Reimu's awesome holiday just got ruined. The Spendthrift. Man, what unfortunate events. Missed the flight, lost my orbs. Oh, Reimu, check it out. Oof. My green doesn't. My monitor does not like that red. It's all along this side too. It's not on this side at all. Oh yeah, the tank was like boom. Then one Baka was like, oh no, and then it got exploded, and we were like, oh, we got this, and then they were stupid. Thank you for the coverage, Miss Maru. As far as we know, the incident occurred later that day in the airport with an unknown identity with no legs, has been reported to be seen along with 2 orbs in their possession. Wow, what a clue. Thanks, Louise. The whereabouts of this identity is still up to debate, but some fairies reported to have seen it at the park. Why did she suddenly become a news reporter? Hey, the park we're talking about is right down the street to the east. Thank God, I gotta get my orbs back. Hakura gods won't be pleased to hear I lost the orbs to some weirdos. Should've just hid them in the shrine. It's not like anyone was visiting it anyway. Yeah, but then I would have had nightmares all the time during the trip. Can't sleep without them. Probably because you made too many enemies that can literally do anything to you, even enter your dreams. I'm just doing my job, damn it. It's their fault. Let's just go to the park. Remember when this was supposed to be a trip and nothing else? Buckle up, fucko. We're used to it by now. I love that line. We're gonna find the orbs in no time. Party fully healed. Oh no, that's just part of the carpeting. I'm guessing this is going to be our hub, and each of these beds is going to be related to one of the characters that we grab. Heard the news. Someone drove a tank in the airport runway. Pretty sick, not gonna lie. Tragic news. I can't handle it. I'm gonna cry all night. Closed. Locked. Stuck. Person next door keeps making weird stabbing noises. It's so bothersome. Can you tell the maid downstairs to do something about it? Stabbing noises implies maybe Sakuya? Or maybe Koish. And she said, I bet you don't have 10 fingers. Tell you the funniest shit I've ever heard. What about the one where she goes, how many slices of bread have you eaten in your life? I think that was all an obvious reference to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, so it wasn't as funny. Sorry, elevator's defect. Contemplating my life, go away. Flash Magdama. Is that an escape item?
Deals moderate flash damage to one enemy. Nope, just a weapon. Well, I keep freaking instinctively hitting X in order to try and move. Oh, I can go this way.
Something happened to the elevator last night. Stabbing noises? How strange. Pretty sure it's nothing important, but I can check later. Wonder where my kitchen knife went, though. I think the last time I've seen it was at the rooftop. Though ignore that. It's probably unrelated to the stabbing, I'm sure. Everyone's sad for some reason. Manager, you will always be in my heart. Oh, good morning, Miss Hakurai. What's wrong? Tragic events occurred last night. Sorry, but your morning breakfast was canceled. Guess I'll go to a restaurant. Manager was so passionate about this end. My heart is breaking. Why did she die?
But you're fairies. She'll just come back, won't she? That is definitely a Sakuya knife.
It's probably the fairy's kitchen knife. Well, time to pick it up and give it back to the fairy. Yep, gonna do that. Or it can just disappear. Sure, works for me.
Ah, so annoying.
It disappeared. You mean it's gone? Oh well, I'm sure it's nothing.
Alright, I'm going to save there, and then I'm going to real quick I wanted to do that, not that. Oh, yep, that is expanding elsewhere. Alright, let's update our drivers. Live on stream. Because that's what fixed the blue line problem, is updating drivers. Bum, bum. Ba 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 ba. It's weird that it's always this monitor that starts doing it. I mean, this is the oldest monitor I have, so it's not like surprising, I guess. But it's weird that when the drivers decide that they're going to act up, that it's only this monitor. At least I hope it's drivers. Because if it's something other than drivers, that's a problem. I can't afford to fucking buy a new monitor. Let me turn off the game's audio for now for you guys, and we'll